If you're asking for people's birthday in a pop-up, this video is for you. I'm going to explain you why that's the most expensive mistake you could be making, what you should do differently, and man, just if you care about your brand, just stop doing it and watch this video, please. So let's imagine scenario number one. We have 20,000 people here coming into the funnel. We have basically this, which is funnel with pipes, right? And we have the bottlenecks and the yield of each phase of the funnel. Now, email marketing is break down into three things: pop-up, deliverability, campaigns, post-flow. Now, bear with me, let me explain this. This is very important, right? So, we know that 1% of people around that buy. So, we have like 200 buyers from this. And if you have a solid pop-up with around 10% yield, we have 2,000 people converting to our funnel, to our email list. And this shouldn't be a bottleneck. If it is, you're doing something seriously wrong. Like your deliverability should be on point, and then campaigns per flow. This is a very it's very inaccurate number to track. Like you can't know exactly the yield here, but let's say 20% in this scenario, and now you can see the whole thing. You see what I'm trying to do here, right? If these are the numbers, you can see that 400 people are converting here, and in this scenario, this brand will be making 51 and 600 euros. Basically based on this average order value of 86 that I just came up with. Now, let's do another scenario, which is this one. And you'll see that this brand has more than 10,000 people with site traffic. Now, this should result in more sales, especially with the same average order value. Now, let me explain why it's not. So, the only thing I changed is the pop-up being from 10% to 1.5%, and I even increased the campaigns from 20 to 50. Now, firstly, it's actually pretty much impossible to get from 20 to 50 in campaigns. These numbers are completely inaccurate, the first thing. But let's say you have the best emails ever. You know your customer inside out, you know everything they like, you put them the right message at the right time every time. Like still, you're not going to get these results. But let's say that versus like this brand, they will be making like one email in the abandoned cart, one email in checkout, just the basic stuff, and 20%. And then you have like the best thing, 50%. All right. Now, with a thing so simple as a pop-up that is probably going to take you like 10 seconds to fix, you, by having a worse pop-up, you are making less money than a brand with a better pop-up. Even if your emails we have like 3 times more emails, they are 3 times better, you are making less money. Now, how ridiculous is that if you have a bad pop-up, the whole thing falls apart. Like this is the single most important thing you can do. That's why you have to A/B test it relentlessly. Now, let me explain to you now what is a bad pop-up and a good pop-up. Now that you've seen the impact of it, because it's ridiculous. All right. So, firstly, we have here. What's a good pop-up? Only asks for one input per step. Email them an SMS. Do not ask for birthday. For the love of God, this is the topic of this video. It's so bad. Time delay for 12 seconds, 4 modes easily after delay with a lag. We just compress images, as little copy as possible. Relevant offer that actually makes any possible buyer stand up, and there is no X button, rather a close form button underneath the submit button. Now, let me explain to you and just show you some good and bad examples. Firstly, some asking for the birthday. Now, how can I want to subscribe? That's a lot of copy, and you're asking for my birthday now. I'm going to close this. Let's just not even look at it. What possibly could be your marketing strategy that would be worth it? You having literally 8 times people signing up for your birthday. Like, do you care about me so much that you're going to give me something on my birthday and I'm going to care about? Just don't do it, please, man. Please. Now, let me just show you a medium example. This is Fly by In. It's a very big brand, so I don't want to be shitting on there. Surely they kind of know what they're doing, of course. They're asking for only email address. They have 2 fields, which is not optimal, I guess, but they specifically said it is optional, and I can just fill this, and boom. So I guess this is the only scenario which is alright. Yeah, this is I guess alright, but look at this one. 4 fields. It doesn't say me that the birthday is optional. Like, how much do you think this is converting? Like 1%? Like, why? Just why? Why? There is no reason for this. No reason. Let me just show you like very good examples. Your email, 20% off, boom. Simple as this. Bite, 110% off, boom. Now, I would change this instead of continue like claim this offer or something like that, because continue is not as good, yes, as strong. I think it will have an impact. But yeah, man, that's basically it. Just stop putting birthday, asking for birthday in pop-ups. You're going to make so much more money.